Here are some tips and tricks on how to get rich in Adopt Me. If you continue watching till the very end and you follow my rules, I can guarantee you things will be looking good for you and you will have a rich inventory and good bucks. So continue watching if you want to have a good inventory and good bucks, and without further ado, let's get started. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I would consider subscribing. It really helps support the channel and we are all a great family here. And if you are new here, welcome back. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get rich and get good pets and get good bucks in Adopt Me and good houses as well. So without further ado, let's get started. So one of my first tips for you guys is to not get overexcited when you're doing a trade, because sometimes the person can think that they're actually getting they're really over in a trade, if that makes sense. And you really don't want that because they could consider declining the trade. So don't get overexcited. Like, for example, if you say, OMG, 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 I really want that pet, it's my DP, they might not want to give it to you because you're so desperate, and they might think that they're also very over. So don't get overexcited when you see a pet, because sometimes it is a very good win for you, and I know you want to celebrate it, but don't celebrate it in like Adopt Me. You can celebrate it in real life and just be like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy in real life, but just don't say it in the chat because they might think that they are overpaying quite a lot. So don't do that. Just be casual and be like, I guess I'll do this trade, or I wouldn't do this trade, but I guess I'll accept because I'm looking for the pets. Because if you're casual like that, they're more likely to want to do the trade. So, yeah. My next tip for you guys is to get money trees. Obviously, this requires a lot of money to get a money tree. I think they cost like 1,750 bucks. So after saving up a lot of money, you can get a money tree, but they give you I think they give you 100 bucks every day, or like 80 bucks every day, and depending on the amount you have, the amount of money trees you eventually have, you can get a lot of money from it. It's also a good idea to log in every day because you're likely to get money and stuff. So yeah. Next tip for you guys is, as you can currently see, the Easter update is out and there aren't a lot of pets, but as you can see, there is this pet called the Candy Floss Chick. It is for 600 Robux, but obviously if you don't want to spend your Robux or have very limited supply, there are these eggs that you can try getting, depending when you look at this little basket over here. But it costs a lot of eggs, and you can get eggs by playing some mini games, and there is a mini game every 8 minutes, I think. So there's also some really cute accessories over here, as you can see, for Easter. So I would suggest getting these eggs because when you trade them, they're quite rare at the moment, so people are going to want them. Also, you should get a really big supply because when Easter or whenever the update is over, then people are going to want the pets quite a bit. So it's a good idea to get a supply of eggs from the new updates that happens. It's also a good idea to, for example, when you go into the nursery, to get the current egg that's in the gumball machine, because when the update is over, when the new egg for the gumball machine comes out, these eggs will be rare, very rare. I also suggest buying the royal egg if you're looking for something to spend your money on. I wouldn't really suggest buying the cracked egg or the pet egg, because they are like, you don't really get a high chance of getting anything. Like, as you can see, a legendary is 1.5% chance for a cracked egg, and for a pet egg it is 3% chance. But there's higher chances for the gumball machine egg. It is a 4% chance, and for the royal egg, which is an 8% chance. So I would suggest buying the gumball machine egg that's currently out, and also the royal egg, because yeah, you can easily get good pets from that. Moving on to my next tip. The next tip that I have for you guys is that you guys need to know values. Values are very important in Adopt Me, as if you don't know values, it can be very hard for you to understand trading values more specifically, because you can likely lose pets and stuff if you don't know values. There are 3 different kinds of values. There are happy values, preppy values, and normal trading values. Um, People like to use the normal trading values more than anything, not really much the happy values or preppy values, but I use happy and preppy values. So if you don't know what these values are, happy values is basically like a value where people they like the pet for how it looks, not for how rare it is or something. They just like the pet for how it looks. So they should likely, people who do happy values, they should likely overpay for that pet that you have if they do happy values, because it's more about how much they like the pets and how cute it looks, more than the rarity and how like rare it is. Preppy values are more like values like where you like the pet for how it looks, I think, but it's more about the rarity as well. So they might only do the trade if it's like a specific rarity, but like a legendary or like a rare or an ultra rare, they might only do the trade for that. But it's more like uh I don't really know how to explain it, but it's more like you like the pet, but you also care about its rarity more than how much you like it. So yeah, that's basically that. And then the other values, the last values I have is the like normal proper trading values, and that's when you don't care about the look or anything. You more care about you basically just care about how rare it is and how yeah, basically that. So lots of people like using these values because it's just way easier and stuff, and people just prefer using these values. But lots of people also use happy values and preppy values. So yeah, if you want to know more about values, go to Adopt Me Trading Values, this website shown on the screen, to find out more. It will basically show you like how to put in your pet and how the rarity is when you click a button, and it's so cool. And there's also a lot more information on there. I know that sounds very different, but yeah, I know it sounds like complicated, but I'm really trying my best to explain to you about the website. So yeah, moving on to the next tip for you guys is don't overpay for anything. Especially if you really want the pets, you're gonna want to overpay so much. But the pets could only be like a pretty small kind of value. And it's not a good idea to overpay, because then your inventory can look pretty poor. So rather find someone who will do like a win for you, or like a fair trade, than find someone who who only wants you to overpay for their pets. So rather do that, because rather do the trade where it's more of like a little win for you, or it's like a little win for you, or it's like fair, because then you're more likely gonna have a happier inventory, and it's not gonna be like crying because you overpaid so much for the pet you want. Moving on to my next tip. Next tip is have a grinding house. I currently have a grinding house, but I'm currently wanting to play this game, so I'll just show you guys some pictures on the screen of what grinding houses look like. You can have a really big grinding house, or you can have a very small grinding house. It doesn't really matter. It's really up to you guys what type of grinding house you want, but yeah, I would really suggest having a grinding house, because you can easily make neons by doing this, and lots of people like neons. As you can see by my name on the screen, I don't know if you can see it, but I am a mega neon maker, and I try to make mega neons in my free time when I'm playing Adopt Me. So yeah, it's a good idea to make mega neons, because then lots of people are going to want to offer for your pets, because lots of people like neons and mega neons and stuff. But yeah, it's really up to you what you want to do. I'm not saying you have to, but it's also good to get your pets like needs done and stuff. My next tip is to use the task board. You're gonna want to use the task board and get all your tasks done, because it is way better for you to get your tasks done. You also get a lot of money out of it. As you can see, I'll show you some of the tasks from my task board over here. So over here it says teleport to the Easter shop, collect 60 yellow triangle eggs in Sunny Scramble. I have only connected 7. Collect 60 blue square eggs in the Sunny Scramble, and you get eggs by doing these as well. So sometimes during an update they'll give you some eggs. Collect 60 green circle eggs in the Sunny Scramble. And then my next one is hatch an egg. Then collect 80 bucks from a money tree. Age up a pet while playing as a baby, and a few other things. So yeah, basically don't forget about your task board, because your task board is a real good thing, and your task board is supposed to be there so that you can get more money. So yeah. And my next tip is that you can also work in certain areas in Adopt Me. For example, right now I'm gonna fly to the salon. When we go into the salon, as you can see, as you guys have probably known for a really long time, in Adopt Me they have these jobs over here, where as you can see, let me zoom straight in. As you can see, you just have to click that button at the bottom, and it will say become a stylist. And as you can see, I don't have to do anything, and just in under a minute I will gain 50 bucks. So this is a really good thing. The only problem is you can't this is a really good thing for your bucks, but the only problem is that you can't do your pet's needs, as you can see, while you are at work. But I really suggest getting the salon like working job, because you can quickly get bucks from it, and you don't have to do anything. You can just literally be AFK. But whereas in the pizza pizza party place, you literally, in the pizza party place, you have to do things like make a pizza and stuff. So I really suggest working at the salon for a bit if you want to gain a lot of bucks. As you can see, I've already gained 10 bucks just from working at the pizza place for a little while. So yeah, that is a very good idea, is to work at the places like the salon, because it's just way easier, and you will get so much done You'll get so much money just from doing that. Alright, my next tip for you guys is that you have to log in every day. If you are lazy and you don't want to log in every day and you don't like playing Adopt Me, I feel bad for you, but there's nothing really I can do. You see, the thing is that logging in every day gives you really good awards. So, for example, if it gives you gifts like the gifts over here. It gives you star rewards, and as you can see, if I go to my star over here, I haven't been logging in every day, but you can get things like a golden egg and a witch's cavern just from getting stars, and you get stars from logging in, and it will tell you your daily streak. So if I go back there, my current daily streak is 2 days, and my longest streak has been 12 days. So yeah, I do suggest logging in every day because you can also easily make your inventory rich and stuff just by logging in every day. It is pretty cool. So yeah, moving on to my next tip. So let's say you are, for example, making a mega neon or stuff, and someone trades you because you have that pet and they really want it, and they don't know that you're making a mega neon or you're making a neon. Then they can want to offer for it and trade you, and then only then will you realize, once you explain to them, that it's not for trade because you're making a neon and stuff. Or for example, like, it's not for trade because it's one of the pets you like to keep, then they might then it's way better. This is my tip for you. So I'm gonna go to my pets right here, and as you can see, I'm gonna go to name. So her name's Waffles, and so basically you're gonna want to put 1 out of 26. Let's say if you're making a mega neon, I'm not exactly sure if that's how much you need to make a mega neon, but then people will know that if you also say making mega neon, then they're gonna know that you're not gonna want to trade that pet, and that pet is not up for sale at the moment. So then you won't have to spend like 5 minutes of your time trading someone which you're not even going to get anything from, or they're not even going to get anything from. You don't need to waste your time on that. You can literally just go and do your chore immediately, because you don't need to, yeah, you basically just saves a lot of time. So yeah, I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope it helped those of you who wanted to see how you get rich. And yeah, please like and subscribe if you are new. It really helps support the channel. And if you aren't new and you have liked and subscribed, thank you. Also, if you've made up to this point in the video, comment down below this emoji. And yeah, I will see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.